Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Chris the Don One, and I am back with another video. Dez Bryant has been released by the Dallas Cowboys. And before we begin, I gotta state this for the record. I've been a huge Dallas Cowboy fan since day one, since I was a little one. You've heard me? So, Dez Bryant been cut by the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Dez Bryant, Jerry Jones have been discussing how to keep Dez Bryant with the Dallas Cowboys. And the unmovable object, the only option they had at the table was Dez Bryant will pretty much have to restructure his deal. Dez Bryant likes his money. Dez Bryant loves his money. He likes that bag. And he's been chasing that bag for a minute, and he was unwilling to restructure his contract to stay with the Dallas Cowboys. So this was literally the only option for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Dez Bryant, through social media, took this news very personal, and he also said, quote, he would love to still play in the NFC East and play against the Cowboys every year, 2 games a year. Now, there are 14 teams interested in Dez Bryant. Of those 14 teams, maybe 3 of them will probably overpay to get Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant is not the same player he once was 4 years ago. He's in his 8th year, and when you're talking about the NFL, athleticism, it goes pretty fast in the NFL. You can't maintain that athleticism for so long. That's why other players in the game, when they get a little older, they start adding other elements to their game. Like maybe when you're talking about receivers, playing a little bit more in the slot, introducing blocking, helping out with the offensive line, blocking, trying to incorporate other aspects to your game, because the speed is the first thing to go. And Dez Bryant has had a hard time separating himself from the defenders, not to mention he has been injured, okay? Let's not get it twisted. Now, I will say one good thing about Dez Bryant. He has cleaned up his personal life. I don't know if anyone recall or remember this. The first 3 years of Dez Bryant, when he was a rookie to year 3, it was it was kind of tedious, okay? He had issues with his family, things of that nature. He has cleaned that up, okay? He's a model citizen. He hasn't really been in the law that much, in trouble with the law, excuse me. And I think those are all good and unique qualities. But Dez Bryant on the field really depended on his athleticism too much, and he didn't add other things to his game. That's why the greats like Michael Irvin, Jerry Rice, when you're talking about the greats, T.O., they too, when they got older, tried to incorporate other aspects to his game. And Dez Bryant depended so much on his athleticism, particularly in NFL. That's the first thing that goes in the NFL. So I wish Dez Bryant the best of luck. Of the NFC East teams, the Redskins, they would love to overpay to get Dez Bryant, to have a feather in their cap where they can say, look, we captured yet again another former Dallas Cowboy player, okay? The New York Giants are interested, but how bad do they really want Dez Bryant when you're talking about all the other problems and struggles they have with the team? The Philadelphia Eagles wouldn't mind having Dez Bryant, but it's going to be at a reduced rate, and that kind of defeats the purpose. If you was unwilling to restructure your deal and you could have stayed with Dallas, why would you go to Philly with a lesser deal? So that really doesn't make a lot of sense unless he took this so personal, he's willing to do that. Now, to me, if I was him, he's in his 8th year, I would clearly try to get a ring. I would be chasing a ring. I would go to either the Seattle Seahawks, the Baltimore Ravens. They can go to the playoffs. They can go pretty far in the playoffs. or the New England Patriots, okay? But knowing him, he's going to chase that bag, and he's probably going to go to a team that's going to pay him the most. And if it's not the Washington Redskins, be on the lookout for the New York Jets. And I'm going to throw another name out there that a lot of people hasn't discussed or talked about, the Cleveland Browns. Do not be surprised if Dez Bryant lands with the Cleveland Browns. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom 1, and I am out, y'all.